Hey, welcome everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Sketch Fighters. My name's Bernard Chang, professional comic book artist / designer. Welcome to my stream. Tonight is going to be a busy, packed night. We have a special guest in the audience, a challenger, a Marvel young gun. But let me first introduce the co-host that I have. I have, of course, the illustrious Jerry Ma.
What's up, everybody?
Jerry Ma, professional comic book artist / designer / G.I. Joe kleptomaniac / AKA Raquel the Rat Lady future husband. I can hear. Can somebody hear a reverb? Or
I hear it. I muted myself though.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, that's better.
Sean. We also have Sean Chen. Sean Chen, professional comic book artist / home remodeler / catalytic converter, one less catalytic converter owner. What's up, Sean?
Hi-yo.
We also have with us Fletch Chu Fong. Fletch Chu Fong, former Supreme Emperor at DC Comics events. If you guys have ever been to a comic book convention with DC Comics there, he is the one that puts it all together. If you guys have watched Fandom from DC from last year, that was all put together by Fletch. Fletch is a 25-year veteran of the comic book industry and can provide a lot of analysis and insights. Fletch.
Hey, everybody.
And we have a special ring referee tonight, Courtney. Courtney, Superior Court is her IG. You guys can try to add her, but she'll probably reject you. Heartbreaker.
I'm friendly.
And comic book aficionado. Is that the right term?
Sure,
It's your show, Bernard. You can call it whatever you want.
And we have, last but not least, our challenger. Mr. Marvel Young Gun, Mr. Mentor, art, story comics mentor, artist extraordinaire, former legal eagle. Although you still dabbled in the legal arts, right, Khoi?
No, I don't do the law stuff anymore.
Khoi Pham.
I use it, but not as a lawyer.
How many suits do you have in the closet from the 1990s?
Yeah, right. I actually wear the same suits over and over again because it's like, because you got the power suit, right? So it's like the dark blue, white shirt, red tie. So all my clients deserved the power suit. So I just had a lot of them. So it was always the same. I wasn't a fashion guy. I just wanted to win cases, you know?
So you're a litigator?
Yes, I was a litigator.
Oh, wow. Those guys. Uh-oh.
Good times.
What's your legal scorecard? How many cases, how many wins? How many
no.
How many settlements?
I thought it actually, I mean, all kidding aside, it wasn't about winning and losing. It was about just reaching a fair a fair resolution, right? Because a lot of times the facts are unknown, and then a lot of my clients, I was a criminal defense attorney, right? They weren't for the most part, they weren't unreasonable. You're dealing with just police officers and prosecutors kind of like throwing all the charges at them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it really was about listen, like the facts don't actually support these charges, guys. Do you know what I mean? So let's go with what the facts can actually prove, and then my clients more likely than not they're not unreasonable, right? If the facts match up, they're fine with it. It's just a lot of times, as we're seeing more and more in the news these days, right? The facts as told by the one side doesn't always match up with what really happened, and a lot of times actions in this case, in the news, extreme actions, right, definitely aren't warranted by the fact patterns, right? So my job as a defense attorney was help my clients, but I saw it as upholding the Constitution, due process rights, holding the system to make sure it works properly, that there's no abuse, whether deliberate or just by sheer being overworked, right? A lot of things fall through the cracks. So it was my job to make sure the system works properly. So that's what I did.
Do you do entertainment litigation law? Because I might need an attorney.
Nah, I never got into the entertainment stuff. I'm familiar with copyright law, but I never litigated that stuff.
Okay.
Why? You in trouble, Bernard?
I might need a litigator. I might need somebody to throw out some cease and desists. You know?
Yeah, right. Okay, all right, we'll talk.
Well, quick question, like how has any of that legal experience filtered into your craft, into your storytelling or comics?
Well, I don't know if it worked that way. I think more of the storytelling went into the litigation. That's why I became a litigator. I tried other law like healthcare compliance, and it just wasn't for me. To me, I just like, you know what I mean, just connecting and communicating and just, you know, bridging and helping. So it was more like this underlying want to be a storyteller, comic artist, right? That made me be able to tolerate law for as long as I could, right? Because it really wasn't for me as like, you know, being Asian as you need to be a doctor or a lawyer, right? So you go that path. And it's like, you know what? Am I done? Can I be excused? Right? That was the whole sensation of it all.
Were your parents extremely proud of you and then extremely disappointed that you became a comic book artist?
No. It's one of those deals where I was already. The transition was pretty straightforward for me, where it was like I was doing the law stuff, just kind of dabbling in comics, but I didn't do anything. My first published work, in comics, was Marvel, right? So to me, it was like I was being a lawyer, doing the Marvel stuff, and then Marvel said, "You want to sign exclusive? Because we want you to quit the law stuff." And I said, "Fine. Here are the numbers." We worked it out, and that's it. The transition was pretty seamless. There really wasn't a down period in any way.
So you jumped right in, and you were a Marvel young gun right away. You signed that exclusive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
So that's how it went. But then that was only the beginning of the journey. So it was a weird beginning. Do you know what I mean? To be like thrown in there, it's like, oh, you know, your third gig is Brian Bendis Secret Invasion following you know, Frank Cho. It's like are you serious? Like, you know, so my experience, there was a lot of learning and a lot of growth and a lot of figuring stuff out, and it came with its own set of difficulties being, you know, thrust in that position so soon.
I know you don't have to expose this, but every time anybody comes on, we always remind everybody. Chen, Sean and I started at the same time at Valiant, but Sean's first royalty check, $94,873.
All right.
First royalty
What?
check,
Yeah.
$94,873 from one book. That's Sean. See, Sean is.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
Sean doesn't take on battles anymore. He's like, he doesn't need. That's why when you see Sean's name up on the upper left-hand side of the screen, there's $3 signs for the S.
Nice.
Right. He doesn't bother himself with any of these things anymore. Let me do a quick roundabout and say hello to everybody in chat before we start. We're gonna think about everybody in chat that's here tonight. Think about what character you want us to draw. I'm gonna put up a poll real quick, but let me just say hello to everybody here.
Hey, is Tommy here?
Is Tommy here?
Hello?
What?
Hey.
Tommy Lee Edwards, another surprise guest. Tommy Lee Edwards.
What's up?
Don't mention Jock's name in front of Tommy.
I'm sitting here working, so I haven't I have like kind of crappy internet right now, but hopefully you guys can.
Tommy is
Well, you're Bernard's cut man, right?
yeah. Tommy's well, Tommy is the guy Tommy is in between. He's going to be in
Massaging your
between the
triceps,
rounds. He's going to be carrying the round 1, round 2. Right? Is that Tommy's role for tonight?
Yeah,
In a way.
I've got my bikini on.
In a wet
Yeah.
T-shirt. Where's Tommy's head? There's Tommy's head. There we go. Okay. All right. Look at
You
this.
put that in there, you're gonna cover everybody up.
His head is big. Oh, he's right on top of Khoi.
All right, let me say hello to everybody in chat. I want to thank everybody for jumping on stream tonight with us. Long Wu, Khoi. Long was here, but we started the stream during the coronavirus lockdown, and so my brain was a little loopy, and I only read like maybe 5 or 6 letters into everybody's name. So Long was here was just Long Wu, and Long Wu has been the first in chat for, I don't know, months now. He's keeping the streak strong. So, Long Wu, good to keep that streak going. Yojimbo 007, Yojimbo, good to see you. Yojimbo is our moderator, Khoi. So if you have any questions, ask Yojimbo. He is the human encyclopedia. He was Google before there was Google, Yahoo before there was Yahoo, AOL before there was CompuServe. So anything you need to know, he'll pull up and he'll just answer right off the bat. Simple Man, what's up?
Gopher before there was Gopher, right?
Gopher before, yes, exactly. Simple Man, good to see you. Simple Man's real name is actually Tony Daniels. So we have another comic book pro here in the chat. Simple Man, thanks for the sub, 6 months. Thank you so much, Simple Man. Let's go. We have Mr. Joshua. What's up, Mr. Joshua? Good to see you. Mr. Joshua, resub 13 months. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshua. All the sub money goes towards funding the stickers that we're giving out, and also the shipping, pay for the shipment of all the artwork and other prizes that we kind of give away here on stream. Make sure you hit the follow button down below. If you guys are just watching for the first time, we stream every Tuesday here on Twitch and YouTube. James Quo, good to see you, James Quo. You can see in chat, Khoi, we have my 2 birds, Beavis and Butthead, as the emoticons in chat from James Quo. Lurky Lurker from Toronto, Canada, or from Canada, I think, just Lurky Lurker from Canada. So we have an international crowd. We have, if Crispy shows up, we have Crispy's from Melbourne, Australia. We have Isaac, if Isaac shows up from India. We have Voldendor, the resident vampire, Voldendor. He only shows up for a little bit because he has to go out and get dinner once it gets dark.
Nice.
We have Vaer is another. We have a couple people here that have very interesting names. Vaer is another one. Jamie Odell, what's up, Jamie Odell? I wonder if Jamie Odell has seen Raquel, the Rat Lady, yet. Jamie's up in the New York City area. Cabone Inc. is our first subscriber to the stream. His name used to be El Cabone. He won the first sketch too, Khoi. And it was a sketch, I think, of Wolverine that I did. And El Cabone was so excited that he didn't give me his real name. So when I mailed out the artwork, I wrote El Cabone with his address. And
nice.
Kevin Costner, the Postmaster General, actually returned the mail back to me. So I had to pay double shipping for this guy. Finally, he told me his name, but he was very reluctant. It's very private. So El Cabone, if you ever see El Cabone pop on your Instagram, he's he likes to keep things private. Anyways, Kevin P. West was another longtime supporter. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Kevin P. West. Let's see who else. We got DYL Pickle. DYL Pickle just graduated from UCSD. Is that right? UCSD. What's the mascot for the UCSD? Like the colors are like light blue, right? Congratulations on graduating, DYL Pickle. We got Fletch here. Carson McKinney, good. Long vacation. Carson McKinney is an art student at SVA. Khoi is our special guest challenger tonight. Khoi also does art mentoring. So anybody out there interested in getting some intensive, well, how would you describe your mentoring, Khoi?
What it is, it's my wife is a therapist, all right, and she's also a life coach, and people have been asking me to mentor them for years, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck. Can we curse here? I don't know what that is, right? And then so she's like, read these books, listen to these things, and what it is not everybody has this type of a community, right? Like when I started out, I was part of this thing called 10 Ton Studios, where just a bunch of dudes got together who wanted to draw comics and hang out. But that's not readily accessible to a lot of people, especially people aspiring to level up their careers, right? So what the mentoring is really is it's part coaching, it's part skills transfer, and all whatever it is they want, right? So I know Bernard, you're a big sports guy, so it's like. So depending on who you are, it could be Tom Brady, could be Steph Curry who wants to work on his dribble, right? So they would, in addition to the system that they're in, they would hire a coach, all right, or a mentor, help them through specific things that they know that they want to do, right? So a lot of what I do is like, it's like, what do you want to do, all right? And then I have my resources available to you 24/7. And we could just bounce ideas, and I'll help pull that thing that you want to do. Because it's not like art school, it's not like everything else. I didn't go to art school, right? So a lot of this stuff, I wish I had learned. I was like, I wish I just followed what I wanted to do all along and been confident in that instead of like bumbling around and how does this other person do it? How does that person do it, right? So my approach is, you know what? If you're an artist, you already have something you want to say. So it is just providing that support and a little bit of skills transfer to help you to bring that out of you. But ultimately, you know what's best for you, right? And it's good to have someone who just says, you know, I believe in you, can do this, right? There's too much negativity, like, oh, there's not enough, you can't make it, or there's too much competition, et cetera, et cetera. So we hear enough of that. So what I do is try to offer that counter.
And Khoi can also get rid of your points from your vehicle violations.
Right. So DUIs, come to me.
Yeah, if you ran a couple of red lights, you know, Khoi will like show you how to draw comics and get you out of that.
I'll message you later.
Yeah. So it's funny, right? So when I was in law school, this is a definitely telltale like I was in the wrong place, right? So I'm at Penn Law School, right? Ivy League school. I'm sitting at orientation. First year students, you look to your left, look to your right, all that nonsense. But they had us fill out a questionnaire, right? And one of the questions on it was like, who's your favorite lawyer, right? And I'm like, I know people are writing stuff, and it's like to me, like Sandra Day O'Connor, Clarence, or Thurgood Marshall. You know who I write? Matt Murdock.
Matt Murdock.
Sent it up.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
So I wasn't meant to be there, but
did anybody catch
that's,
that reference? Did your teacher catch the reference?
I don't. It went to some bin somewhere. I don't know. Someone probably saw it and said, "This guy's gonna end up last this class. Let's put him down here."
Oh, okay.
But, yeah. That's my brain was always here.
Let me see. Let me wrap up this chat. Wei hi, Wei ni hao. Good to see you again, Wei. Wei is a huge DC fan. Anything about DC, he will have knowledge of. Marvel, nothing, 0. He doesn't watch anything Marvel. I wonder, does he watch The Boys on Amazon? Or Invincible on Amazon? Matthew Crosshart. Good to see Matthew Crosshart. Matthew Crosshart is our chess expert. Also our Japanese translator, residing in South Carolina. So if you have any Japanese that you need translated, Matthew Crosshart is there for you. Jeremy Joe. Good to see you, Jeremy Joe. Welcome back. Let's see. Original OD. What's up, Bill? Oh, Khoi, you might know Bill. Bill's at a lot of conventions and a whiskey aficionado. And I think I am almost caught up. All right, so let's see. What should we draw? We got Jay Dang here. What should we draw? Anybody got any ideas? Anybody want to throw out any characters? Any character in particular you want to draw tonight, Khoi? Since this is kind of my home turf. You're coming into my territory here. And,
yeah, this is a road game for me. Road game.
Yeah. So
Well, first of all, I keep hearing this bell. What the hell is that?
I think
Is that
somebody must have their phone near their.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought it was part of the program, like I'm getting,
Right. Well, I'm slowly brainwashing you into.
Nice.
Let's see.
Tommy texting me.
We got some people.
You're very confident. You're very confident in brainwashing to announce it like that. That's
Well,
impressive.
that's the whole
Impressive.
thing. It's like, I'm putting it
Bernard,
out there.
if you guys are gonna choose characters, I think we should go with like a female character today.
I request a lady.
Will you request the lady? Doctor Strange.
You did
Matthew Crosshair
a
said Dr.
male monkey last time,
Mhm.
so lady this week.
But the monkey was dressed like a.
Yeah, the monkey was dressed like a girl.
Doesn't matter. Still a male.
Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop. Let me see.
Yeah, I like Kate Bishop. Man.
Uh-oh. James Quo says, redeemed. Long Wu says, for 2,000 poo points. We haven't done poo points redemption in a while. What's up, Eddie Draws It? What is Long Wu says? Long Wu says you get to create a new rule, I think, for the rest of the stream. Gender Bender, Doctor Strange, Catwoman, Camilla from Castlevania, She-Hulk, Kevin P. West, Elektra Daredevil, Red Sonja. All right, let me create a poll real quick here. Let me put, what do we have? Doctor Strange. Who's Kate Bishop?
Jeez.
Huh?
See that
Probably really
question.
angry.
Nice.
Who's
It's
gonna-
segues, right? So what characters do you like to draw, Bernard? I like to draw characters that I haven't drawn before, or
Right.
that I don't draw all the freaking time.
Yeah.
So anything that's like out of the ordinary is what I get geeked up to draw. So of this list, Kate Bishop is one that does not come up very frequently at all.
Okay. All right. Red Sonja. Let's see. Red Sonja. Did we draw Red Sonja already?
I thought you did.
She-Hulk. And one more. We can do one more.
Long Wu suggested because both of you guys worked on Teen Titans.
What was that? What was
Yeah,
that,
you
Flex?
guys worked on the same book.
Oh,
Long
yeah?
Wu suggested Starfire since you guys both worked on Teen Titans.
Starfire. Okay. All right. Starfire. All right. So I'm going to put this up. It's going to be a 2-minute poll. You can use your channel poops to vote. Who should we draw for tonight's challenge? All right, you
Draw
guys can
Joe.
vote.
Draw Joe.
Draw Joe, G.I. Joe.
No, Joe Mama. Sorry, I have teenagers in the house.
Oh, damn. Khoi's talking a lot of trash already.
Bernard, it's not coming.
Oh, my goodness. What's going on
It's
here?
a 2-person fight, so you better pick a side.
What's going on here? Can you use your channel poops to vote? You should be able to. Oh, it looks like Doctor Strange is running away with it. We're about halfway through. Should we override? It looks like Doctor Strange is winning. I'm not really in the mood to draw Doctor Strange.
I think I'll go ahead and override that since I'm the judge here. So
Oh, Courtney is the
Yeah.
judge.
referee, I gotta step up.
Courtney, are you throwing down the gauntlet
I
already?
am. I'm
The judges
sorry.
ready to rule.
I'm gonna be selfish. I have a thing for the Young Avengers, and I think we should do Kate Bishop today.
Ooh. Should I even scrap
down
this
with that.
poll? Are you down with that? I don't even
A
know
lot
what
of
Kate
I was-
Bishop
viewers
looks
I
like.
was-
don't like me. I'm okay with
I was
that.
at a Ditko Museum appearance like 2 weeks ago. A lot of Doctor Stranges, a lot of stuff. So I would ixnay on the Doctor Strange. It's the Doctor Strange burnout.
Nobody wants Red
Currently.
Sonja. Red Sonja is at 0%. All right.
Like the Kate Bishop, Bernard.
All right. The poll is officially.
Nobody knows who Kate Bishop is, though.
Well, then they can learn. They can be educated. Joe.
Is Courtney putting
They better
down the
know, they-
hammer?
I am.
She,
Careful.
Do that.
Courtney is
She
instituting.
is a good girl.
You guys can be mad at me. That's fine.
Courtney is okay. All right. Well, Kate
Well, I thought
Bishop.
that was Fletch the whole time.
Huh?
No.
That's what Fletch's voice sounds different.
Fletch, say something.
It is. It's Fletch. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
Tommy Lee,
crazy.
that's when I call you privately. That's something different.
All right. So if you guys are just
Oh, I
watching,
like this.
if you guys are just watching for the first time, oh, I forgot to change the episode number. Make sure you hit that follow button down below. We have my name is Bernard Chang, professional comic book artist. We have a special guest here tonight, special challenger, Khoi Pham, Marvel Young Gun. We have only Marvel Young Gun guests on here, except when it comes to Tommy. Tommy, do you know what a Marvel Young Gun is?
It's a cowboy movie.
You got it.
It's where, it's with the guys, the Guardians of the Galaxy go to outer space and the Western planet.
So, exactly right. We have Marvel Young Gun versus. Where is the screen for? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, why is this? There we go. Okay. Let me move your.
Is that sort of like the Wizard top 10 stuff they used to have?
Well, Sean and I are Wizard Top 10.
Yeah.
But
Marvel Young Gun was a marketing device that Marvel uses every once in a while to promote, I guess, talent, the new talent that they want to just kind of put on books and just kind of push it. Young is kind of a misnomer because part of the Young Guns book featured John Romita Jr. So really, it's just all marketing. But it's fun.
They changed it this year for Stormbreakers, right? Or Stormbringers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. So the Young was just kind of silly. So they did change it.
all right, give me a sec, guys. I'm having a little technical difficulties. Pulling up.
That's true.
You were part of Wave 2, right? You're Wave 2 of Young Guns? Or you the original?
Not the original. Yeah. 2 or even 3. Might have been 2.
Who else was in your class of Young Guns?
There was Mike Choi.
Oh, Mike. We had Mike on here.
Yeah, Mike Choi. I want to go with Stefano Caselli. I don't remember.
Where is he now?
Have you slowly put every one of them in jail? And you're the only one left?
Yeah. Freak acid.
He's now the low gun.
He just gets them all drunk and then calls the cops on them because that's what comic book artists do. They just drink together and then you leave the bar and you're like, it's time to call the DEA's office on them and
Exactly.
get the competition out of here.
Sounds like Courtney knows too much. We should go drinking, Courtney.
Okay.
I refuse to go drinking with Jerry anymore. The only time I've actually thrown up from alcohol was when I went drinking with Jerry, and it's not good.
Yeah, and she needs
All right,
a
I think
DUI
we gotta
attorney.
figure it out.
She needs a DUI attorney. So, just joking. If Courtney's co-workers are watching, she doesn't need a DUI attorney.
Nah, they ain't. They're not watching.
She needs a domestic violence attorney. Nope. Sorry.
No, I don't beat guys.
Okay, so let me move this down so that we can see dual screen action. There we go. Okay. All right. So we got Khoi's screen up here. You guys can watch Khoi draw on the left-hand side. And I'm on the right-hand side. How much time are we going to get? 45 minutes? Courtney, since you're the
45
judge.
minutes. Yep,
Right.
45 minutes. So right now it is 7:20.
Okay.
Pacific Standard Time. So 9:20.
Are you
Eastern.
is Fletch counting the number of erases?
Yeah.
All right, so
I
that's
could-
going to be factored in too, Khoi. Number of
It'll be
erases.
All right.
And,
Okay, gotcha,
and wait,
gotcha, gotcha.
what size paper are you using? Make sure that we're all on the same, you know,
I'm using a sketch card size.
sketch card size. That looks kind of big
I'm
for
just kidding.
sketch card size.
9 by 12.
Bernard,
9
yours
by
is just
12.
so
Okay.
small.
Hey, all right. You know, we just want to make sure we're all on the same, playing in the same rules here. You know, Khoi, did you ever have like a nice jingle when you were a lawyer? Da, 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 da. You know, like
No.
when accidents go. You know, watching
No,
commercials
no.
on TV during the day. There's always like a nice jingle to these lawyers.
Yeah, no, none of that.
He went for billboards.
Well, yeah.
No
Do you have
catch-
billboards or
yeah.
bus stations? All right, so I'm gonna do the
No,
prerequisite. I'm gonna look up some reference of this Kate Bishop character.
yeah, same here, same here.
Is she related to Bishop, the mutant?
Yes.
Because it's Bishop, right? Is it the same? Oh, let's see here. Oops. Uh-oh. All right. The left screen is here. So she has a purple outfit. Are we drawing the... Oh, there's a live action version?
There will
It's
be.
basically purple, just purple character.
Purple character.
And she has she's shooting a crossbow or arrows. Has she heard of a gun before? Is this or what about a laser?
She's Canadian. She's not American.
What about a laser? Is this, I mean, surely a laser is much more efficient than a bow and arrow. Like, where's her quiver? Like, how many? I'm looking at some of this stuff.
It looks like it's on the back.
Okay.
So when you draw these things, Bernard, what approach do you take?
Well, like especially
Like, what do
new
you look at? You look at-
characters, I look at like different references. Since we're doing this kind of fast, I like to just try to see a main. If there's a main, like what is the character about? She's obviously, I guess, a
Don't
young
Yeah.
give away your
teenager.
secrets. Koi's trying to get into your head.
Oh, what?
Into your head before the match.
Hey, break it up, boys. Break it up.
Objection,
Khoi's
Bernard.
trying.
Objection.
Oh.
I'd like to have this person removed from the courtroom.
Uh-oh.
Bernard, you're out.
No, it wasn't Bernard. Was it Tommy? Tommy's
Tommy.
I think that was Jerry.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Oh, it was Jerry. Okay, Jerry.
Yeah.
Come on, Bernard. Defense.
Oh, okay. All right. He's trying to get in my. He's already started drawing already. Let me flip back to. Let me look at his. Look at it. Oh, he hasn't started yet. Okay.
Wait, the clock started, right?
Yeah, the clock's kind of
Yeah.
started.
You're in
so
3 minutes,
We're in 3
Cool.
minutes.
and I will give a 15-minute warning.
Are there any other
So
rules?
what I do. So what I do. So what I do is in addition to like
I
getting
don't
to
care
Bernard's
what
head.
you do.
So yeah, right. So if you see how the live draws on my Instagram, I have an hour and I spend probably half an hour sometimes just talking about the characters to understand what the character means. Like it's like she just uses a bow and arrow. Why doesn't she use a gun, right? So
Yeah.
who the hell would do that?
Right.
What is her point of doing that? So she's obviously probably doesn't want to overkill, right? So she's probably more subtle, probably more like a sniper, long range, right? So more like ninja-like. So those sorts of things, because so yeah. I mean that's the stuff I think about in terms of like who she is, and then it goes into the pose because I hate doing freaking generic poses, right?
Right. Oh,
So
generic
that's-
pose is the worst. You know, every sketch
Yeah.
I kind of want to do something unique or different,
Exactly.
as
Yeah,
opposed to
exactly.
just standard kind of standing there thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. And then one thing I should have realized was I freaking hate drawing bow and arrow.
Well,
you can do it, I believe.
you mentioned you kind of
Yes.
liked Kate Bishop early on when her name first came up.
Yeah. I always pick the bow and arrow people, then I realized I hate drawing the freaking bow because it's like an awkward instrument that throws off the composition.
Good choice,
It's like wings.
Good choice.
Good choice, Trey.
You can blame me. That's
Is
fine.
Khoi a southpaw?
Koi's trying to fake you out.
Nah,
Oh,
the camera's flipped.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it camera's flip. I did some research on I was watching a few of Khoi's Instagram. If you guys make
Right.
sure you follow Khoi on Instagram, Khoi Pham Art. It's a PHAM, and it looks like he's drawing with his left hand. But I zoomed in and I was looking at the labels on the acrylic bottles in the background, and also his watch. His fancy man has an Apple iWatch. And that watch was backwards, so I was like, okay, he's right-handed. Sean, didn't you read the stats, pre-game stats, where you know,
Yeah.
he's right-handed, right?
Also, I kind of want to know like what everyone thinks here. The main difference between you guys is Khoi has a big family. He has like 12 kids, and Bernard is a bachelor. So I know as a comic book artist, how does having a family does that get in the way of your development, or does it give you a reason to draw?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so what I see is it plays out in the people that I mentor and help, right? And a lot of times it's given a lot of time, they seem to be less productive, right? So
Yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I have all day, so I'm gonna do these 8 other things first. All right, and then at the end of it, you're still left with like an hour that you had the day before, right? So all that is having kids and all that other stuff is just getting rid of that excess time that you just spend thinking you have extra time. You do end up with the same amount of time that you actually work. So in that regard, it kind of like forces you to kind of, be more deliberate about what you're doing.
I agree with you. I don't have kids or anything, but I work all the time, and I realized that I could just do the same amount of work if I just kind of put aside the time. So, but I don't.
Right. So sometimes loading up, especially if you're like, don't quote me. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. But I've read for ADHD, for example. Sometimes you want to give them extra things to do, right? To sort of like keep them busier, so that it's easier for them to focus.
Are you saying Courtney has HDHD?
HDHD.
HD
4K.
4K? 8K? What?
Yeah.
I don't have ADHD. No. My brothers do though.
Oh, he's
My
drawing.
parents are pediatricians, so I was not diagnosed that.
Nice. Okay. Good. Or, not good. Or good.
Sean, talk more about family. Trying to get Khoi to cry on stream.
Wait, do
what?
you really have 12 children?
It feels like it. No, 4.
That is
And
quite
2
a bit.
dogs. And
That's
2
4
dogs.
college tuitions. That'll keep you drawing.
Yeah, they're good kids. They make it easy. At least I
Bernard,
think.
kids, you don't know.
Huh?
You may, yeah.
Tommy's
Bernard
gonna,
wants children,
is Tommy
right,
gonna
Bernard?
say something? Do I want? Yeah, I want kids. Actually, sorry, I want 1 kid.
One kid.
I can be talked into having 2, but 1 is enough. I've already planned out a bunch of things to do with this 1 kid, to train them, ultimately to make the NBA. Well, first make a college team so they'll get a full scholarship, so I don't have to pay for college. That's in anything. And then make the NBA, and that's my retirement plan. So,
Right. No pressure.
right.
Find a
And
7-foot tall wife.
huh? Well, that's
Yeah.
yeah. My ex-wife was kind of tall. That was part of it. Yeah, she was like 5'7", 5'8".
That's not tall.
Wow, taller than me.
Khoi, there's a question for you. Do any of your children, any of your 12 kids, want to go into art school?
Oh boy.
I never went to art school, so I don't know. But there are artists in the family, so we're very creative here. In addition to being nerdy and academic, so we all play instruments. They all draw. They all create.
Humble brag.
Yeah, right. But terrible human beings. Yeah, no, we have some of the kids they draw.
So,
Paint and draw.
how old are your kids, or like around which ages?
So Sam helps me out on the live draw. She's in college. She's
Oh, okay.
21. Yeah, Sadie is a little artist with a lot of painting and exploring her. So she's 16. We have two 16-year-olds.
So,
this-
are they into like American comic books, or are they more into more trendy type of art like anime or?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like kids just don't read American comics anymore. Like I take them to the shop and it's not happening, right?
My time. This is my time.
Yeah, right. So they like the anime, they like the manga stuff.
What is your theory on that?
My theory is that it's just not accessible in terms of subject matter, right? And it's like Disney had to buy Marvel to access young males, right?
Mm-hmm.
But ironically, Marvel is so entrenched in young males or middle-aged males in this case, it's hard for them to. It's like the overhead, the vision, the overall character and voice and message is so, set that it's hard to break that mold and appeal to kids who want relationship in their stories, who want more, fluidity or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just something that they're dealing with more than what kids getting beat up on the sand because they weren't buff enough, like the original Superman type comic stuff.
So you
They have different.
you think that the manga is more popular because of its variety and genre and storytelling?
Yeah, that's what I think. It's got romance. It's got like yeah. It's. I'm not into it that much, but from what I've seen, there's a little bit of that. Right?
What's your favorite, Khoi? What would you read or watch?
Well, what did Khoi read and watch when he was a kid?
Yeah.
I was an X-Men person growing up, so pretty standard superhero stuff, which is why I do what I do. But yeah, I was really into music a lot. So it was really big. The drawing I just did. So when I bought comic books, I didn't really buy it for the stories. I bought it for the art.
You stole the
comic
comic
look
books.
at the art. Yeah,
I agree.
right,
I was the same way.
Right. So if you ask me, I have no freaking clue. Right.
Who was your favorite then? What character really drew you in within the X-Men?
Did you buy Ryan the Future Force #9?
What's that?
Did you buy Ryan the Future Force #9? That was Sean's first book.
Oh right, with the royalty check.
Right. You helped buy Sean's former catalytic converter. Yeah, his house.
Nice. Yeah, I think it was Wolverine. I mean, it's just so visually, interesting. But my favorite is Spider-Man, right? But in terms of the comics, it never occurred to me to buy comics. My parents just went to CVS. So this is all their fault, really, because they went to CVS and bought a couple of comic books off the rack.
Mm.
One was Spider-Man, one was X-Men. So I just got stuck with X-Men. And actually, there was a kid on the bus who would always show off his comic collection.
Oh, that's bold. On the bus in public, they would show off their comic book collection.
No, he just picked the other nerd on the bus.
Oh,
me.
okay. Oh, okay.
So I'm off to
Yeah, because I'm like, how often did that kid get beat up?
Yeah,
back in the
right.
day? I have a quick question. Does this girl always wear these shades, or what's the deal? She like Cyclops or
No.
thing?
Doesn't look like always.
You can ask Jim Cheung.
Where is Jim? Why would Jim Cheung? Oh, Young Avengers. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. He's probably
his character.
He's cooking sushi. So, did you know that Jim Cheung likes to cook sushi?
Sushi. Okay.
Yeah. Well, when you were reading X-Men, what was the artist of X-Men that you like to read? What was it? Was this Dave Cockrum, John Byrne, John Romita Jr., Paul Smith?
Yeah. So right. So I always thought growing up, I'm a big John Peter Jr. fan. All right. So to me, it was like JRGR the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, I was looking through them, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't John. This is Paul Smith.
Oh,
So I've had
Paul
to
Smith.
revise it. I think, you know what? Like my first, I guess, hero was Paul Smith.
Mm.
Now I love John Byrne and all that too, but Paul Smith to me was like there was just, it's just a simplicity to his work that's just awesome.
I can kind of see that too reflected in your work. Is that there's a simplicity in the overall finish line. There's not a lot of. I think it's you're very careful in the lines that you put down, but very precise. Although back then,
Yeah,
you know,
that's-
they probably used. I think Paul was probably more brush, or his inker was more brush. But you ink mostly with pens, right, or technical pens, or
Nib these days,
nibs.
yeah,
Okay.
but basically same thing.
Hey, I just want to jump in here real quick, just to let you give you guys an update. So far, Khoi is running away with the erasers. Now it's a 9
Oh.
9-2.
Nice.
Oh my god.
9-2. You
Nine-
race. Okay. Khoi, Walter Simonson.
Racer is my favorite tool.
Walter Simonson was on the stream a few episodes ago, and he noticed that I was erasing a lot. And his words of wisdom was that Marvel or DC Comics, they don't pay him to erase; they only pay him to draw. So, I've tried to keep that in mind. You going to be at any conventions coming up?
Upcoming be Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I think
okay.
you said you were gonna do New York, right?
I'm going to be in New York next week, I think. Is it next week? Shoot.
Yep, next week.
Shit. Okay. Next week we'll be in New York. Hey, oh, by the way, what Kate Bishop, is she like a teenager? What is she?
Yep, she's a teenager, like late teens, like 18,
Okay.
16, 17, 18.
All right. Does she have any other skills besides?
Yeah, she knits. She does knitting.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's Jim's character, so you know he's from England and
Yeah, she likes tea
Weird.
and
She likes tea. What is
Cooking sushi.
likes to cook
cooks
soup.
sushi.
what is the
Yeah,
what
right.
is the afternoon thing with the sandwiches?
High tea.
High
Tea
tea.
time.
Yeah.
Hi tea.
IT.
I did high tea with Sean once in London, and I think I was asleep. most of it.
You're high.
I was high.
You're high during high tea.
All right. Let's see. We have any other questions? Sean, get the people to ask Khoi questions so he can stop interrupt them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Sean.
Well, do we have are people betting on this? I think people are betting on the number of erasers.
Oh, they're betting
And
on the
then
number of
Oh
races.
yeah.
Is
So what would be
is Fletch having a
How do you
side bet thing going on here? Yeah.
Well, right now it's 14-2.
14. Well, is it the high number wins or the low number wins? Is this golf or is this?
high number wins, right?
Huh?
Well,
But we use the Simonson method, so low number wins.
Right, low number should win. See, Khoi, I strategically, I didn't like this. So I had another drawing in the front, and I didn't like it. So instead of wasting any race, I just flipped the paper over.
oh god, you flipped it over.
Yeah,
Nice,
so-
nice.
Bernard's actually using a light box. He just turned down the lights really dark, so you can't see. He just
tracing?
got
Oh,
tracing.
I'm just tracing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is it just like a bodysuit? Is there anything else besides this outfit? I have on the screen. I have on another screen, some reference for her outfit, but it looks like it's just like a purple suit with the arms.
You
kinda
want?
cut
You
out.
know what, Bernard? I think you should just put your own twist on it. Just
Okay.
make it your your own, you know?
All right.
Just do your thing.
Khoi, have you
Make her look like a baller.
have you seen Shang-Chi yet?
I have not. I
Yojimbo,
want to.
mute Khoi
Just
for
haven't.
5 minutes.
I saw it. I saw it this weekend.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Courtney?
I could go for both the father and the son. It was good.
That's not what I asked. But
Sorry.
actually, the question we should, the
Yeah.
person we should ask about movie reviews is Tommy. Is Tommy still here?
Yeah, Tommy, did you see it?
Tommy
Did
hates
see
everything.
it. No, I didn't.
Why do you Asians, Tommy?
Is his internet so bad?
Really? What?
Tommy,
Yeah, my internet.
did you watch Shang-Chi yet? Shang-Chi?
That I can't answer. Yes.
Oh, so you're no comment? Is it a no comment?
No, I thought it was good.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you now. What is the ethnicity?
Good.
of this?
I thought.
Huh?
I thought the first.
Nope, you're breaking up.
Awesome.
You said
Oh.
the first what? You like the first 2/3 of the movie, but the third arc was just a little too much.
No, I like the first one. I like the first 1/3.
Oh, you like the first 1/3. Up until you liked it through the valet scene, through the bus scene. When did the movie
Yeah.
start falling apart for you?
When they get into the story.
After the bus fight sequence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tommy said.
Yeah,
he
and that
goes
with
to
that really
Macau for-
stupid guy, that really stupid guy with the arm thing.
With the
I'm
arm?
I
sorry,
didn't
Tom.
like
You were breaking up. Did you say you like the first third or 30th?
How do people hold the bow and arrow? Do they hold it like this?
Oh, Fletch knows.
Fletch, you know how to shoot a bow and arrow? Do they hold
Yeah.
it like this, with between their thumb and
Really?
index finger, or do they hold it like in the middle, like this, between their middle and ring finger?
Middle and pointer finger.
Middle and what? And,
Pointer finger.
oh, middle and
with the-
index finger, like this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
More of the fingertips. So you know, while the first knuckle is pulling the bow back, and then
Mhm.
you're holding the pointer and the middle finger.
For the end of the arrow, not the bow itself, but the arrow.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But the bowstring, the inside knuckle of the your fingers, you're pulling that back with those two fingers.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Do you do archery often, Fletch?
Haven't done it in a while, but you know, Fletcher is an archery name.
Is it?
Yeah, the feathers of the arrow, they're called fletchings.
Oh.
I
The
thought.
person who put
Huh?
the person who put feathers on the arrow, that's called a Fletcher. Way back, the middle.
That's interesting. My last name is Schwartz. It means black, so I guess I'm a black person.
Schwartz?
Yep.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Did you just see? I just erased. I lost
Don't worry.
I lost focus and I erased. I didn't even need to erase that for now. Oh.
Khoi is so bad.
Yeah, I got the title for that one.
All right. What else does she have? She has a belt. This outfit doesn't look very practical. What's up with these shoes?
Yeah, the outfit is kind of crazy.
Right? Like she has boots that get folded down. I mean, Courtney, let me pull up a reference here. This has got to be like and we have Jerry here too. Jerry is a fashion expert. anytime I go out, I always ask Jerry, how do I look? And he gives me the best
Me
advice.
too. He tells me to send him pictures with and without clothes on.
Sorry, guys. I just heard taking off clothes, so I just jumped back on.
Yeah. I'm asking about the...
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me...
She has stripper boots or something like that?
Stripper. To go with the stripper top.
I mean, you know, fashion in the comic universe is very realistic.
Right. Let me pull up this... Let me pull up this... Oops.
You pull it up. I have some questions for Khoi.
Okay, go ahead.
Khoi, so what are you working on right now? Anything? Any projects? Future projects?
Bishop.
Oh, I mean, like,
I'm working on I'm doing a milestone, so a relaunch zombie book, renamed Duo with Greg Pak. Actually, it's been done. It's just waiting to hit the shelf, so we have to finish up with one more book.
Yeah,
congratulations. When is that coming out?
I have no idea. It's supposed to come out like 8 years ago, I think, but
Oh, that seems
yeah.
very comic
But
book industry.
Yeah, so I think last it was supposed to come out February, but I don't know. But then a couple of other ones that I can't really talk about yet.
Yeah, you can. This is all secret. This is all,
Yeah,
we all know each other here. We're all
a
family.
lot of covers. I'm really digging doing covers these days.
All right. So you can't tell us which cover art you're going to do?
Well, I'm doing a bunch of we'll do like a bunch of stuff for Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
Star Wars, but I can't get into the details because I think it's story related.
Darth Vader dies. I know.
Darth Vader is
right,
Luke's father. Okay, look at this. If you guys can see this, I know it's on a slight delay here, but what's up with these boots?
She's wearing a purple jumper with some flappy boots.
Yeah, what's up with
What's
the flappy
the hole?
boots?
I don't get the hole. The air vent.
The air vent, yeah, like
Is that cute?
Pull her hips down.
I don't know. It just seems very impractical, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think so.
Like especially like
Maybe the boots have to do with like Hawkeye, though.
wouldn't like the belt rub on her skin and like
Yeah, it would not feel good.
right? Especially if she's running back and forth.
So you're worried about her chafing?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Looks like chafing.
She puts a maxi pad under her belt.
but I don't get the boots. I don't get the boots. Like this version of the boots, I can see like there's a furry edge, right? So it's kind of like Timberlands or
Timberlands.
Yeah, but the other one where it's just it looks like the boot is folded over and it's supposed to be a higher boot. This one is a higher boot.
I think you should just do it with like some thigh highs. Just bring them on up.
Well, her leg's gonna disappear underneath. Anyways, okay. I think I'm gonna go and let me get out of this.
It's there's about 15 left. I think.
15 minutes left. Okay. All right. We're moving along. Let me get the start putting in
Thank you,
some
Fletch.
finishing touches. Courtney's.
I'm slacking.
Yeah. What's up? You're so mesmerized by Khoi.
Actually, I'm really hungry. I just got some food. And mesmerized, of course.
Well, you guys hear my birds in the background, Beavis and Butthead. If both of them land on my shoulders at the same time, everybody that's watching at that moment,
There are a lot of people watching.
everybody that's watching
Today's.
will get a sticker, a custom sticker. I have a holographic Monkey Prince sticker. You guys, is it fading into the green screen? But it's a holographic Monkey Prince sticker. Should be
Hey
nice.
Bernard, one thing before we forget, since there is some people watching, some new people, can everyone just do us a favor and hit the follow button?
Hit the follow button, everybody. Make sure you watch our stream. We got Khoi Pham, Marvel Young Gun, coming here, trying to challenge us, showing off his skills. What are we drawing here? Kate Bishop. Yeah, look at it. He's using like red pencil. What are you trying to show off? I thought the rules were only one single color lead. Both of us old timers drawing with pencils on paper. You young guns out there, you young artists out there, have you even ever picked up a pencil and drawn on a piece of paper before? This is how we do it, old school. Make sure you hit that follow button. Good call there, Jerry. We got Chen, professional comic book artist. We got all pros here. Jerry Ma. Jerry Ma is going to be at Epic Props booth. What's your booth number at New York Comic Con? Who's going to New York Comic Con next week?
Oh yeah, that's right. I will be at booth 2547 with Bernard and Sean.
That's right. Oh, and Long Wu made a good point.
And Fletcher.
Not me.
Hit the follow button. If I hit 1,000 followers, I'm going to tell my most embarrassing shat story on stream. We have to hit 1,000 followers.
We'll do it with the smartphones.
Right?
Sean has one too, doesn't he?
Sean, does Sean have a shat story? Like where you poop your pants? As an adult, not as a child, as an adult. So that's extra incentive to try to hit that 1,000 follower mark. Thanks for reminding me, Long Wu. Long Wu really wants to know about the time when I had an accident in my pants.
Where was it? I just want to know location.
Well, which story do you want to know?
Pants.
Which moment?
His water broke.
Okay, so there's multiple moments.
There's multiple moments, yes. Unfortunately, but I'll talk about one of the most, I think, the funniest one. But again, we gotta hit 1,000. I mean, I'm not gonna embarrass myself for nothing. So.
Oh, I am following you. I didn't think I was.
I have a reputation to uphold.
Khoi is being very quiet.
He's like not saying anything the last like 10 minutes. He's trying to get his drawing finished.
Being Khoi.
Khoi, my birds are asking you some questions here. Do you understand parrotese?
Yeah.
Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I got the 2 dogs.
2 dogs.
Oh my god! On top of 4 kids, 2 dogs. I mean, that's a choice to make. I mean, you can choose not to have.
When do you have time to draw?
Like I said, I gotta economize. Actually, I don't spend that much time drawing as much these days anymore, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because to me, art is more than just drawing, right? There's a lot of ways to connect with people. And drawing is just one of those ways I found. And it's like kind of liberating to draw when I want to draw, you know, and then just connect. And, one of the things I'm doing is I'm doing this volunteer stuff. Volunteer for the spring festival here because like in representation of diversity support me, and then out of that group a person named George Whitehair, he uncovered a black doctor who served in World War II, who started the ambulance corps, who started the major hospital here, but history doesn't show anything about him.
Wow.
So we made an effort to raise awareness. So I'm doing a comic book. My wife and I are doing a comic book. His name was Dr. Frank Erdman Boston. So we're calling it the Doc Boston Adventures, and it's getting a lot of traction. So through our efforts, you know, us and George and everybody, we've gotten the hospital to rename their foyer after him.
Wow.
Right. So they're acknowledging him now, like 100 years later. And then we're getting attention from Washington too. So the Doc Boston place are going to get. We're planning on launching it in Washington, D.C. We have senators and Washington senators and Washington Congress people on board. to promote, bring awareness so that's, I'm really busy doing that stuff in addition to the comic stuff. So it's nice to be able to draw what I want to draw for the reasons I want to draw them. You know what I mean?
Is there?
So,
Khoi, you are too much of a good person to be on this channel right now. I am
Oh,
shocked.
A bunch of degenerates on here.
Like an angel.
no, I just go where you know, you just meet people and try to be helpful, and just one thing leads to another. All right, so through that, we're you know, Heather and I want to start doing stuff for caring for Cambodia, because this is the connections. Once you're in this, you know, group of people, meeting more people, and sharing that stuff. So yeah, so maybe I'm thinking about starting a course, maybe an art course or something to help out, you know, like a video course for the kids in Cambodia.
Khoi, are you originally? Is your family originally from Cambodia?
No, my family's from Vietnam.
Okay.
So generally that region is kind of a, you know, meaning. And you guys know how it is. It's like it's not talked about. Like especially like it's definitely not talked about because in my house I didn't realize that there was racism in Asian families and Asian cultures, right, among Asians.
Oh,
It wasn't talked about.
It wasn't, right? It wasn't until like
I mean,
later
that's good.
on. Yeah, so like, but then my cousins like started dating people, and I was like, oh no, we don't like those people. It's like, what the seriously, right? And it's colonization reasons and colonizers, but it is based on skin color, right? It's terrible. As a growing up, people like even my family is like, oh, you're so dark. You know, it's just what the like seriously, people, what is your deal? Even that racism based on skin color is in Asia, right? So I have a personal, I don't know, a soft spot for you know, darker skinned Asians.
I went to Thailand with one of my best girlfriends.
Right on,
And,
yeah.
When I was there, she told me not to tell her family that I dated a Cambodian guy. It's like, you are racist.
It's right, and it's like that, right? And unfortunately, like it makes me feel even just terrible. Like even just bring awareness to it, but it's like terrible. Like there's a hierarchy of Asian ethnicities, and Cambodia is towards the bottom, and the Cambodian people know this. They feel it, and there's there's bad feelings about it. I think that the whole thing is terrible. So wherever I can help out is what I'm going to do.
Well, Cambodia's coming up nowadays. Have you been there?
I have not, but it would be nice to visit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's becoming more the younger generation is huge over there. You know, after the war, they really popped up. So like close to half their generation is like 20, 25 and younger, or maybe even 30 and younger. So they're coming up. So it's been better, but I think that's, you know, a great idea to bring some sort of arts program over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you just provide different opportunities, right?
Absolutely.
Have you?
So that's just the general idea of it.
Have you watched the documentary Donut King?
Have not. Is it about?
It talks a little bit about after the Vietnam War, there was an influx of Cambodian refugees from Southeast Asia.
Okay.
And there was a guy that kind of like a fellow Cambodian American that kind of started hosting families and opening up donut shops in the Southern California area, and then providing that, because when they would bring the families over, they needed an American family to host a family so that they can then, you know, get out of the camps at the military bases and then apply for work and visas to stay in the U.S. So and so this one guy was like responsible for hosting like a ton of families and basically opening up all of these donut shops in LA that are now predominantly Southeast Asian family owned.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that sort of stuff, right? And, yeah, that's so. Yeah, so I guess this is a long, circuitous answer to
My ex-boyfriend's family had a donut shop.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Donuts are great. I'll put that out there.
They also had like a like arcade games in the donut shop, so got really good at like Street Fighter there.
Those things make a lot of money.
Great.
No. You just there's like tricks for that.
Oh yeah.
So, I do not. Yeah.
Excuse me. Good thing nobody made me talk like Snarf or Tweaky today.
Yeah, you gave this away when you
Golf Boy Sunday.
All right.
I think we're gonna give it offer it as a claim.
I want Khoi's. I don't want yours, Bernard.
Gotta claim it.
What's the time?
How do I do that?
Courtney, what's the time? We got about.
It's 8:02, so we have 4 minutes.
For what?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
5 minutes. I'll
What?
give you 5.
You haven't been telling us how much time is left.
Sorry, I got distracted talking about donuts and stuff like that.
Oh. All right. What else? What else can you ask Khoi to distract him? He looks like he's almost done with the full figure.
Khoi,
Yeah,
can you pull, like, can you back out a little bit so people can see like the rest of the image? It's kind of getting cut off on the screen.
Yeah,
Tell him to do a couple jumping jacks.
Well, they like I've kind of gerrymandered this caption here. Capturing it. Is that better?
Still can't see too much. I guess. Oh, never mind. It would require you to like really move things.
I'll show in a bit. You know what I can do as well.
Oh, there you go. You just moved it. There you go. Okay. So she's like stepping on something. Very strong.
Yeah, and that is what I try to do. So you know what? I do appreciate that you said that, because for me, when I'm drawing women, that is my #1 priority. Make sure that they come across as being strong.
She does look very strong. Solid.
Like heroic. So that's
Bernard, Khoi's calling your drawing weak.
Huh? What?
Khoi's calling your drawing very weak.
Oh, come on. You guys are supposed... I have you here so you can distract Khoi. Come on. Nobody's distracting Khoi. Everybody's
Bernard's ladies always look like they just put on like some lip gloss. Looking all pouty.
Isn't that the look?
They're cute though. Yeah, it's the look.
Khoi, is there anything you miss about the legal profession?
People. I enjoyed working with people. Like towards the end, I was working with the public defender's office to give me time to do comics, and it's just like people who are activists and are giving. You know what I mean? Like they're just a certain kind of people that I really enjoy being around them. So it's been nice to do this volunteer stuff I was talking about, to be around, those kinds of people again.
Early on, when you were doing both law and drawing, I mean, where did you find the time? Because a lot of time to study and practice.
Yeah. People. Yeah. It's. I wouldn't advise it. I don't know. I mean, I do things quickly, right? So sometimes that's a negative, but generally, I just work with the time I have, right? And whatever time I have is the time I have to finish it. I make sure it's finished in that time.
That's impressive for an artist. I just see most of them just become so involved with their art. They just don't really give themselves any personal time either. So
yeah. And Yeah, I don't know if it's artistic. I just get bored. Just it's like I feel like I want to move on to the next thing. And when I talk to people, I've realized, if you guys have noticed it when you post stuff on stuff, there is a point where you get the wow, I really like this. I'm really feeling and resonating this. And then any extra work is only marginal reaction, right? It's like, well, I spent extra time doing this rendering. I spent extra time doing this color, and all the reactions came with the pencil, right? So I've learned that one way to look at art is what we're connecting with people, right? So once the connection is made, then theoretically the art is done.
Yeah.
We move on to the next thing. Otherwise, you're just, and it's nothing wrong with it. I like jazz, but otherwise you're performing jazz, or you're doing the gyrations for other artists, but not necessarily as art for the consumer, right? For the art. What do you call someone who consumes art?
Art connoisseur? Art consumer?
Yeah, something, right? A consumer, a viewer, audience. I don't know, whatever it is. Once the audience can take in so much. Like once they get the message, they don't really care about the technique. That's for the jazz musicians and for the nerds, and that's fine. That's not. I don't think that's art at that point.
I feel like you have everything figured out, Khoi. This has been an interesting night.
It's a journey, right? I mean, I do a lot of reading, a lot of.
I will join your cult. I'm in blood pact.
Yeah, it's not. It's about simplifying, right? I think I don't know if it was of the talking faces, the moving lips that was asking how I find the time. That there really is. You find what matters. And that way, you have the time for it, which is not easy to do. It's easier to say it, but you know what I mean.
Khoi,
stupid agreements.
you're in the Philadelphia area, Khoi?
Yeah.
Do we have any viewers in the Philadelphia area? Are you a Pat's or Gino's person? Ace is from Philly. Is Ace on here tonight?
Ace Continuato. Am I saying that right?
No, it's something else.
I'm a Tony Luke's.
A Tony what?
Tony Luke's.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah, it's not in that area. It's somewhere else.
Oh.
But I don't remember. But of the Pat Genius, there is one I clearly like. And I think it's the least, the less popular of the two. I don't know. I haven't had a cheesesteak in a while.
How are we doing on time there, Courtney?
You guys are.
We're done?
Should have been done like 10 minutes ago. Do you want to be done?
Okay, yeah.
Should I?
Well, it's up to Khoi.
Oh. Khoi, how are you doing?
I'm just outlining at this point, so.
Yeah.
All right. Then.
How about like 2 minutes? So I can finish.
2 minutes.
Okay,
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'll give like a 15-second countdown. So I'm in 2 minutes. We'll see.
2 minutes. All right, let me go in with the eraser here. Let me hit up some highlights. This only counts as one erase because I haven't picked up the eraser yet. You like that?
Yeah, don't worry. I got that title.
I'll let you take it, Bernard. You erase. I'm gonna erase some more.
Oh. What were the odds going in?
I erase a lot.
Yeah, I erase a lot too. Yeah. There's no shame in erasing. There's no shame in erasing.
No, because it's like it's about getting the overall piece to work, right? So if you get hung up on like a hand or an arm or a head, the head may work, but as an overall message and piece, it's F up the whole thing.
So, Khoi, would you ever consider yourself a perfectionist? Because I feel as someone who thinks she's a perfectionist, I get stuck on those type of things.
Mentoring.
That sounds like a Hinge profile question there, Courtney.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a perfectionist. I don't consider myself. I work too fast. I don't know. And to me, a perfectionist is spends a lot of time. That's the priority. For me, I always felt lost because I didn't know what my personal was, and it wasn't to be perfect. It was I couldn't find what it was until my wife, who's a therapist, really helped me out.
When you watch law shows, movies or television shows, do you say, "Oh, that's just completely fake"? That never happens.
I object.
Yeah, right. I don't watch a lot of TV. The ones I do, I guess they already get vetted by my friends.
Oh, okay.
So they're pretty good. And yes, I take the fun out of it. But you know what's actually accurate is Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde.
Actually, it's legally accurate.
With Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say L.A. Law or something. What was that Bryan Cranston one that was on recently? That one was pretty good. The Bryan.
It was a show or a movie?
On HBO, I think it was, where he played like a judge in New Orleans.
Oh, I didn't see it. My doctor was the physician, medical researcher, I guess, for the X-Files.
Mm.
So she checked everything. And then when I went to watch the X-Files, it is very, Scully is a physician, so yeah.
Okay. Are we almost
And then
there?
they made her a character. Yep, 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm as there as I can be.
13.
Otherwise, from here, I would go paints.
11. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Pens down?
It's pretty 5 minutes.
Very.
All right.
Can you see mine? Or I can't tell.
Let me pull back.
I see her crotch. Oh, that's like the center point on the screen, actually.
It is.
Khoi, can you lower yours like just a little bit?
Just the paper,
Yeah.
pull it kind of down on the table.
That good?
Well, the head has been
let-
covered by the names. Let me remove the names. Let me get rid of the names. That way we can.
Or I can
Hey,
do this.
Jim is here.
What happened? There's
Jim's
someone.
here.
Who's? What's going on? Is there a
Hey, everybody.
what?
Someone at the door. Someone's at the door.
We have Jim. Oh, Jim. What's up, Jim Cheung?
Hey,
What's going on?
What's up, Jim? How are you?
been enjoying watching you guys draw my character.
Yeah,
Is Jim a young gun also?
Jim was the original Young Gun.
Oh, it's round 1, yeah.
Khoi and Jim, when you guys send emails, does your signature say Marvel Young Gun or?
It's MYG for short.
MYG. What's up, Jim? Are you cooking any sushi tonight, or what's going on? What is
Couple of
this?
storm.
This is you cooked up. This is the we both drew. This is your character.
Yeah, I co-created it.
Kate
Alan
Bishop.
Heinberg.
Nice.
So I
You
went
guys-
with Jim's design, if you can see it.
I know.
Oh.
So my vote goes to Khoi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're voting.
He's voting. He's voting. It's official now.
Oh,
I thought you were making this a stream vote.
all right. We're gonna put this up to vote for the stream, and then Courtney, being the overall judge, gets to choose. Where is the?
Like, can I get in on this?
Or you want to start?
I guess
Here
it's
we go. So,
Dumbo did one too.
Yes.
someone's been sketching.
What are you getting in on? You got something?
Does that mean we gotta wait another 45 minutes?
Is this a?
Yes, I know. Or were you drawing instead of sushi?
I've been drawing along with you guys.
You've been what?
Huh?
I've been
He's
drawing along
been
with
drawn
you.
along.
Oh, we
Doing
gotta.
swoop and steal.
What? Yeah. What's
Okay,
going on here?
Third contender.
Wait. That's not in the rules, Courtney. It was just between
How do we bring it in?
Khoi
Bernard,
and myself.
bring it in.
What's going on here? You got
No, there's a third contender.
a
It's already
Yeah.
done. The art's done.
I just scanned it and sent it over to you, Bernard.
It's on the Discord. Did you upload it on the Discord?
No, I'm not that technical. It's
No?
on your email.
Oh, it's in
Send
my
it
email.
to your email. Yeah, you're just gonna
Okay.
have to go.
All right.
to
Let me.
This will take an hour to get it under the screen.
The rules are it's only between. What's this? What are you trying to be? Like an NWO here?
It's the original creators clause.
He's crashing. Exactly. There's a provision for the original creators.
Hey, we don't know how many we had, so.
Oh, what's? Oh, what? You inked it?
He did this in 45 minutes. I don't believe that.
We were chit chatting, having a great. And meanwhile, Jim is just there working. All right, let me post this up
No
here.
distractions. I was powered by sushi.
Where are you calling from, Jim?
Where am I calling from? From LA.
Yeah, LA. Okay.
Jim lives 2 blocks from me.
This is more like WWE sketch battle.
All right, Jim, can I post this on the Discord?
Sure. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna post this on the Discord.
And you can see.
We are gonna wander over to Discord to see it.
And then we'll post the link on here too. Man, this guy inked.
Oh wow.
That sounds like he already has the upper hand. So
I mean, this is Jim's character.
as a referee, it's not looking too good.
Okay.
Claim.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let me find a way to show it. Can your Jimbo?
I vote for Jim.
Your Jimbo put a link on there.
Yeah, Jimbo put it up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me window capture.
Oh, wow, that's pretty big, huh? Maybe I should have sent you a smaller scan.
Here we
I
go.
see it just fine here on the Discord thing.
Look at this. Oh.
Oh wow, that is large.
Okay.
How many races do you have, Jim? Is it
Look at
25?
this.
I have one in my left hand and one in my right hand.
This is Jim's character. I think Jim took it tonight.
And it's
Yeah.
Do we even need to put this up for a vote?
No.
Nah, I think Macho Man just crashed the ring and won it.
There we have it.
What does he win, Bernard?
He wins. He gets to watch my birds for a few days while I'm out of town.
All right.
Jim. Oh, Domo's on here too. Domo Stan. Khoi, do you know Domo? He's on the chat. Another comic book artist. Look at that.
I don't know Domo. You're bringing everybody into this show. It's awesome. So many people are joining.
Look at this. Jim Cheung went and inked Kate Bishop. Look at that. Oh, look at it. What was it that Sean you called when Jim does those wiggly lines to give the texture?
Those very organic lines. The texture.
But then there's also
look at the texture in that spandex.
Yeah, the texture in the bodysuit is also different. Yeah.
The hair's different too.
And the hair.
And there's the background.
Hey, Domo had one too. Yo, Jimbo just put one up.
Domo got one too? What's going on? What's up with this NWO style Domo and Jim Cheung coming in at the end?
Throw a folding chair.
It's a tag team.
What's going on?
Tag team match next time.
Yeah, I think Khoi, we're gonna have to do that because we can't have these guys show us up.
I know, man. I know. Tag team.
Right? Have these guys show us up. We're on here trying to provide entertainment to the masses.
We're trying to keep it civil.
And they're jumping
They're not
in.
being put on the spot.
Next time, I'm bringing folding chairs.
Let me add one more screen to this. What's going on here?
can't believe one gun did that to another young gun like that. Ugh.
Yeah, what's up? Isn't there a fraternity?
It's the Wild West.
There's no fraternity amongst the young
gonna
guns?
do.
There we go. Okay. All right.
I'm still mesmerized by this intense animation on the Twitch with the moving mouths. That's high tech.
Oh, that's well, if you show up enough times, I'll animate your face. Can you guess what Sean's saying? It's not very nice. Jerry's saying hubba hubba. All right, I think that's it. We got NWO'd by Jim Cheung and Domo Staten.
Yeah, man. Rematch is what I'm saying. Rematch.
We're gonna have to do a rematch sometime.
Instagram Live.
NWO for life. I wonder if Jim, you guys, Jim and Domo are like wearing like all black. Did you dye your?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Khoi, you watched that? You watched WWE, WCW.
WWF.
WWF.
That's what I watched.
Ricky Steamboat. That was the greatest.
That's right.
All right.
Steamboat versus Macho.
We got a Khoi Pham art. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow Chen art. You guys have the same social media director. We got
his name's Art.
Fletch, NY Fletch. On Instagram, we got Tommy TLE Storyteller. He's a different social media guru. TLE Storyteller. Courtney's Superior Court, but it's private, so you guys are gonna have to get an invite.
On Twitch.
Yeah. Jerry is Epic Props. Also, we're gonna be at New York Comic Con next week. What was the booth number, Jerry? 23 something.
2547.
2547. Also, next Thursday, 5 p.m., John Paul Leon tribute panel at New York Comic Con. If you're at New York Comic Con, I appreciate if you guys can show up, show support. His family's going to be there. I'm going to have a presentation that's going to showcase a lot of JP's work from when he was a kid all the way through college and then professional work. You get an opportunity to see never before seen stuff. Some of the portfolio when we were just young kids, when we were like 19, trying to break in. Some of that stuff is just legendary. And then I'm going to try to live stream again next week right before I leave. But did I miss anybody? Let's rate somebody. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Oh, what was that?
Can I just say one last thing for Battle of the Sketches? Because Comic-Con is next week, I'm just going to we're going to take next week off from Battle of the Sketches. So I know we're supposed to do Full Metal Alchemist the first week of October, so sorry about that. We'll do it the second week.
Okay. And I want to thank everybody for watching today. Thank everybody for your support. Let me go through. We can make sure you hit that follow button if you guys are just watching. Once we reach 1,000, I'll share with you my most embarrassing poo-poo story. Hey Bobby K, thank you for the sub. Mr. Joshua, thank you for the resub. Simple Man. And let's see, who should we raid? Should we raid Trainwreck? He doesn't need anybody. Domo, are you still streaming? Is Michael still streaming? Yojimbo? Oh, Michael's still streaming. Let's raid Michael. How about that?
Let's do it.
Why doesn't his thing come up on?
He blocked you.
All right, guys. Khoi, thank you again. We're gonna have to tag team this next time because Domo
just let me know.
And Jim Cheung.
We're gonna do Teen Titans next time, Bernard. Is what we're gonna do.
Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna have to choose. That's the thing. Like, we chose. I guess this is one of Jim's characters, and
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
He came in with the folding chair at the end, knocked us both out. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Happy holidays.
Peace out.
Happy holidays. All right. Thank you, everybody.
We still on?
1 second. Let me sign off.